I started swimming in 4th grade. I've always been swimming. Like if you're swimming a 200 or 500 or even just a 50 and halfway through it you have a cramp or you feel like you're gonna throw up or something, you don't just stop in the middle of the lane and drown basically. You keep going, you do it all the way through, and whatever happens once you're done happens, but you still did it. When I heard I had leukemia, it felt like my whole body was cold, but then there was like a white hot rod kind of going down from top to bottom throughout my whole body.
Here's a 19-year-old young adult just starting her life, you know, outside of the home, and you're thrust with this and have no clue, because we really haven't had cancer much in our family.
Faye falls into our adolescent and young adult population group, and so these are patients who are in, you know, anywhere from their late teenager years to early adult years, and these are cancers that we frequently see in the pediatric population, and we have excellent outcomes when we treat this group of patients in our pediatric setting.
Adolescent and young adult oncology care is really a team-based approach. And so what you want is experts in all of these different areas and really care for the whole person.
You don't realize how hard leukemia is with treatment. It's not something that you stop and start. It's a constant battle against these cells in her blood.
For treatment, there's parts where you just want to quit because it's hard, because you're throwing up, because you're bald, because you know your jaw aches from chemotherapy, different things, but you can't just stop. Like in swimming, you could drown. With this, you could die. So you just push through, and I think they're kind of parallel to each other in the mindset that you have to have.
Faye's care team at Seattle Children's was fantastic. We were so lucky to have her at Seattle Children's. They're so professional and so knowledgeable that I don't know how you would not just kind of take their advice and do what they recommend.
When I first got to Seattle Children's, the first person I met was Fred, who was my social worker, and he was great in terms of just like comfort care. And then I met Dr. Ganapathy, and she reminds me a lot of my aunt, who's also a doctor, so I felt a pretty like instant kinship with her. I could relate to my care team, and being close in age was more of a blessing than a deterrent in any way.
One, two, three. Very big smile. There we go.
It's just really incredible to see her thriving and living the life that she's meant to live. I think Faye has every potential that she wants, and every aspiration that she wants, she's going to achieve, because that's the type of person that she is. It's limitless for her.
Much of my mental health growing up, I think, was connected to swimming and like kind of the quiet you feel, and just being back in that environment. Having not had it was really emotional. I mean, my mom started crying like immediately, and then I was crying a little bit, just because I think you're weighed down so much when you have cancer by everything going on, and in the pool you are literally weightless, and so it just felt like a burden was kind of being lifted.
It's hard to believe that she has come as far as she has. She's strong, she has her hair, which is huge. I have to say it's because of the care that she got at the hospital. I'm extremely happy for her and super pleased. And if I think about it too much, I'll cry.